I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these guys have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound now, Ricky Money. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Justin Crawford. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Money, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. The wind of the pitch.
0-2.
Misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Luis Angel Acuna stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with 1 gone. So next to hit for Texas, Chris Floyd.
Nope. Ball.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Here we go, guys.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Right here.
That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
He's
the
going.
kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him.
I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
That's in there. 3 and 2 now.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at the ballpark and on the hill, Cole Winn. One down. Next to hit, Vaughn Grissom. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, one down, one down.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Oscar Coles. That misses.
Ball,
0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air, out towards right center.
Mine.
Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. 1-2-3. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Junior Caminero.
The third baseman, number 1. Junior
The line to kick the pitch.
Caminero.
Caminero measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped.
I got it. Ball.
Kendall makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Eli Huck getting ready to hit, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
All right, come on now.
The 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
That's the ball.
That's out to center field. Kendall under it.
Right.
Makes the grab. 2 down. Jeter Downs to the plate here.
The second baseman, Jeter
Downs, a former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And before the pitch, he steps off. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. This to center field. Kendall under it.
Ball.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Rangers set down in order. They're down 1-0. As we go
Leading
to the
off
last
for
of the
the
third. And now it's the switch
second
hitting
baseman.
second baseman, Brooks Lee. The pitch. On the ground right side. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth.
Now it's the DH, Tyler Stevenson. 2 hits in the game last night. Stevenson, a member of the 1,000.
3.
And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Justin Crawford. Money back to work. That's inside.
Ball.
There
We got nobody, no one down here.
And the 1-0.
2-0 to count.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That's in there, and that is strike one. And fouled off.
Plays at one now.
And a pitch. And that's a little bit high.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Left-hand hitter waits. Lays out. He's got it. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
On to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5. Chris.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Yeah, the batter now, Chris Floyd. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. This to third. Swift. Over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They still trail. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State. And he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the 4th Arizona State baseball player to be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boog?
And that's through there for a strike. Well, I know that Bob Horner was a 1-1, and I know Rick Monday was the first overall pick.
Yep, you also add Floyd Bannister in 1976. You know, Arizona State's produced more #1 overall picks than any other program in the country.
The punch out there, and 1 out now.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Grissom in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Here we go, boys.
Next offering way upstairs. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Coles batting for the second time. And that's strike one. He's 0 for 1. And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe. Junior Caminero stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson. They get the force. That's out number 3. Rangers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here.
Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Damian Sterling on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swift up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The 1-0. Hard ground ball, base 9. Tag, and he's out at the plate. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Astros have the lead. 4. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Eli Huff.
Come on, guys. Come on.
The pitch. In the air, left field.
Ball.
Baez puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Next up for Texas, Jeter Downs.
Hey, come on, guys.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's to third. Swift. Throw to first is in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Crawford in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Just missed. And a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Roger. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. 1 for 2.
Luis Angel Acuna.
And here it comes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
There's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And the 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
No outs here.
The pitch. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Acuna around third, throws to second, and he's there with a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition.
Man at second here with two away. Oscar Coles stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
At the belt and fires. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time, and that'll do it. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes. So up next, Tyler Stevenson. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Patrick Kendall. Swing and a miss, strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runners at first. Back here at the ball. Ballpark, now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. The pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Money into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Here's a 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
One down.
Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. out looking. So digging in, Jeter Downs. First offering misses badly for ball one. There's a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo running hard. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Justin Crawford stepping in for the Rangers. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ricky Money done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now, Jim Hutchins. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
He's out. He's out.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First for your...
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-1. As of today, the Astros sit in first place in the American League West Division. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. And the Rangers are fourth in the division. They're 15 games back. Carter Hawley got the W, his 11th this season, helping lead the A's to the win over the White Sox 6-4. Heading into the day, the White Sox sit in second place in the AL Central Division, 1 game out of first, while the Athletics are in second place in the AL West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. Nolan Blackwood got his second W of the season as the Twins push past the Angels 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Angels are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins sit in third place in the American League Central. They're 7 games back. The Seattle Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-2. At the start of the day, the Mariners are in third place in the AL West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. And the Royals are leading the American League Central Division, 1 game ahead of second. The Tampa Bay Rays put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. As of today, the Rays are in fourth place in the AL East, 6 games out of first. And the Rockies are atop the NL West, 2 games up on second place. Cole Levy nabbed 4 RBIs with 3 hits as the Blue Jays claim the win over the Orioles 7-6. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. They're 15.5 games out of first, while the Orioles are atop the division, 4 games up. The Yankees finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Guardians 4-1. The win was their 7th in a row. As of right now, the Yankees are in second place in the AL East. They trail first by 4 games, while the Guardians are in fourth place in the AL Central, 11 games out of first. The Detroit Tigers totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-0. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're 19.5 games out of first, while the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East, 5 games back. The Braves starting pitcher, number 26, grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the Braves downed the Marlins 4-2. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Marlins are fourth in the division, 16 games out of first. The New York Mets amassed 14 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-3. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in third place in the National League East Division, 10 games out of first, while the Pirates sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, 19 games out of first. The Phillies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 11-5. As of right now, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division, 4 games up, while the Phillies are second in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 10-2. Heading into the day, the Reds sit in first place in the National League's Central Division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage, while the Dodgers sit in third place in the National League West Division. They trail by 8.5 games. The Cards grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stomped the Brewers 7-1. In the standings, the Brewers sit in third place in the National League Central Division. They're 15.5 games out of first. And the Cardinals are second in the division, 5 games back. The Diamondbacks completed the long 4-game sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 8-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Diamondbacks are second in the division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 5-3. At the start of the day, the Giants sit in fourth place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.